Hello everyone, and welcome back to Halo 1, or Combat Evolved, either or. It is actually the same day, it is morning. I last recorded, uh, what was it, just a little past 12 a.m., so, and I forgot to actually say the date, as it has kind of just become a habit for me. September 3rd. So it is still September 3rd, I'm just now recording in the morning. It's, 10:47 a.m., and we are going to look to finish the game today. That is the goal.
Look out!
As my shields get destroyed immediately.
We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo.
Alright. You know, it's funny, I've messed with the audio, like the video game audio, just a little bit every time. So I apologize if in some recording sessions the game's a little quieter and some it's a little louder. In this case, like, I feel like last time, like, it might have been perfect, but I felt it was just a tad on the loud side, so I turned it down just a smidge, but it's still louder than, like, the recording session before that one. So, should still be pretty easy to hear everything. No. There's some Overwatch League stuff I want to watch this morning, but I've kind of just put my foot down and saying, you know what, I really want to get Halo 1 done. Because sometimes what happens is, like, if I drag my feet too much on, like, recording a game, I can kind of lose interest if it drags on a little too long. So I'm like, no, I really...
Site yet, but we need to buy some time, in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the Index. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device.
As I was saying, I just wanted to put my foot down and get it done today because there's no one in the house. And I actually have the door behind me open too, which is allowing a bit more light in my room. Plus it's, you know, not the middle of the night, so... that helps too. I was kind of like, okay, I know this is like really long range for a shotgun, but we're gonna try and do it. Because the thing is, I knew I was gonna want to come back up here and grab the pistol. But I thought I might as well just get a bit of use out of the sniper at least. Also, that mission where we get introduced to the flood, that is the last time you have AI teammates. From here on out, it is just the chief. Well, I guess it's the last time you have human teammates. I guess like technically you have the Sentinels as your teammates in the library. But yeah, you won't run into any more human teammates from here. Not a big deal, but I think it would have been interesting if they at least had like if you could at least run into like just kind of stragglers. I always say that word weird. I don't know why. Sorry. Just like there's just a few leftover survivors that you can run into. I think that would have been kind of neat. At the very least in this mission, because like we know that there was a presence here with the Marines and such. Holy crap, dude. He really wanted to get away from that grenade. You can totally just kind of like slide down the sides of this to get down faster. Again, I'm kind of aiming to do it more as intended.
Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time.
No, I didn't want to reload. You think you're so tough? How did that not damage the elite, like, at all? That was weird. Alright, now that we've cleared this area out. Keep the rocket on us, still has lots of ammo. Oh yeah, also, something I wanted to say was, it's just like the times where we see Master Chief with a assault rifle in one of the cutscenes, and then you get to gameplay and he doesn't have the AR. It's kind of funny. It's one of those things that's like, it's a very small thing, just like one of those attention to details where it's like, could you guys like maybe just had a shotgun in his hand for this time around? I don't know. I'm not a developer though, especially back in 2001 and whatnot. So I'm not gonna pretend like I
Good. Let's get moving.
know better.
The nav point marks our target.
Yeah, it's kind of dark, kind of hard to see exactly where this guy is standing.
That's the pulse generator. The center core is the signal amplifier. That's what we need to shut down. We need to interrupt the pulse generator's energy stream. I've adjusted your shield system so that it will deliver an EMP burst to disrupt the generator, but you'll need to walk into the beam to trigger it. The EMP blast should neutralize the generator, but it will also drain your shields and leave you vulnerable until they recharge.
I can't remember if Cortana will say another thing if you wait. I don't want to wait too long because I don't want to keep you guys waiting. Okay.
Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done.
Breaking stuff to look tough.
The second pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer. Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon.
I know, Cortana. Can you not see these enemies, these elites, shooting at me? So a lot of this level is just backtracking through previous level. You get my shields down. What a little bugger, hey? Again, it's one of those things where it's like, on one hand, I think it's cool to have us retrack and kind of see how like maybe an area's changed, but on the other hand, I've said in last recording session, like when you have it 3 missions in a row, it just kind of feels like were you guys struggling for all I can really think of was crunch, and they're like, listen, we don't have enough time to make more original levels, so they largely just reuse these previous levels. Now granted, in the next mission there is kind of like a new area-esque, but it's nothing like, again, it's only like a part of the level, so. You can see that, so if I remember this time around, for whatever reason, that door is locked, and I think you actually have to kind of like properly go the whole way through the bridge. Could be wrong, but... Oh my god. Wow. How fucking... They're tough as shit that they can just tank a rocket blast and be like, oh yeah, I'm fine. And he still had enough time to come get me. I wonder if they maybe meant to, like, make sure the door was locked off in the other version, so you couldn't do, like, the kind of bridge skip. But I guess they just forgot to go back and change that or something. I don't know. I can sit here and guess all I want, but... Oh, crap. I got stuck. I always remember this room because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna come up here and then I'm just gonna defend myself because I only have 2 ways to come from. I'm debating on grabbing an assault rifle, but I also kind of want to keep the rocket. Oops. I got a little too trigger happy there. I mean, I got scared. Did he get shot by his teammate? Took that right to the back. Oh. Someone shot a rocket. Where they are, I don't know. Oh, there it is. Thank you. It's like, that's the rocket blast. I know it is. Okay, keep getting sidetracked. I will say it is, like, cool, or at least good attention to detail, that, like, when you play through this room, or this mission, you can see the, where the phase pulse generators are. Like, you can at least see the landing pad / doors that lead to them. And it shows that at least they were either, like, they had the forethought on that, or they at least made sure that they made the changes before the game came out. Like, that they didn't want to have that inconsistency of, like, oh, when I play through here the first time, those aren't there, but when I play through the second time, now they're magically there, right? Like, I just point that out because I feel like it's one of those things that some games would totally miss. They wouldn't have that continuity. So I just want to give the developers credit on that. If you want to say that's a waste of a rocket, that's fine, but